So if you haven't heard, Russell Westbrook and the Oklahoma City Thunder have agreed to a deal. They've renegotiated a contract extension for Russell Westbrook, and the deal is pretty much around 3-year, $85 million. It's a pretty good deal for Russell Westbrook, obviously. He gets his money. But what does this mean for the Oklahoma City Thunder? What does this mean for Russell Westbrook? And what does this mean for all the other teams around the league? Well, we're going to discuss it in this video, so let's get into it. First of all, we're going to start off with Russell Westbrook. So in the structure of the deal, the renegotiation would move Westbrook's salary in 2016-2017 from $17.8 million to a $26.5 million max salary. Westbrook would make $28.5 million in 2017-2018 and $30.6 million in the third year under the proposed renegotiated deal. Oklahoma City Thunder is able to offer the extension because it has the appropriate salary cap space available, which is pretty good, and it is the reason why they didn't want to re-sign Dion Waiters, because they wanted to have the max contract available to sign Russell Westbrook back. So obviously we're going to discuss how Westbrook wins, and it's pretty obvious. For him, this essentially means he's getting a raise and deferring his free agency by a summer or two, depending on whether he exercises his player option, because he obviously has a player option. So Westbrook probably won't have to worry about trade rumors, at least for this year, and he has not committed spending his entire prime in Oklahoma City Thunder, because after the 2 or 3 years, he has the chance to leave through free agency anyway. Another bonus is, as of the summer of 2018, he will have 10 years of NBA experience. So he will be eligible for a maximum contract starting at 35% of the salary cap. Financially, signing a long-term deal makes more sense now than next summer. Lastly, for Russell Westbrook, this deal was amazing for him, because the cheers on opening night will be absolutely insane. So as we all know, Kevin Durant left to join the Golden State Warriors, and a lot of Oklahoma City Thunder fans are pretty unhappy with that decision.
You know, for getting us to Game 7 of the Warriors series, giving us a 3-1 lead, and then choking the last 3 games! I want to thank you, Kevin Durant! You!
So, the Thunder fans having Westbrook re-sign with them, they're gonna go crazy. Obviously, it still stings to lose Kevin Durant for absolutely nothing, but a core of Russell Westbrook, Steven Adams, and Victor Oladipo is not all that bad. Westbrook can be part of the Thunder's recruiting efforts next summer, because there have been some pretty good names available in the summer of 2017. Stephen Curry is an unrestricted free agent, but let's be honest, I don't think Stephen Curry will leave. But in saying that, nobody thought Kevin Durant was going to leave to join Golden State, so you never know. But Westbrook and Curry on the same team, I guess one of them could play shooting guard, but I just don't see that happening. Kevin Durant is also a free agent, but he literally just signed with Golden State, so I can't see him going anywhere. The next guy though, Blake Griffin, a power forward. You know, if the Clippers don't do well this season, Blake Griffin definitely has the chance to leave. Not to mention, Chris Paul is also a 2017 free agent. So one of those guys might leave, and if Blake Griffin leaves, I reckon the Oklahoma City Thunder would be a nice fit for Blake Griffin. I mean, when you think about it, you've got Russell Westbrook, Victor Oladipo. I'm not too sure who would play the 3, but I'm sure they'd be able to get someone to play the 3. And then you've got Blake Griffin, and you've got Steven Adams. I mean, that's a pretty solid squad right there. So I wouldn't be surprised if they make a strong push to get Blake Griffin in the summer of 2017. But anyway, going back to Russell Westbrook, he's now not only the fiery superstar every team would love to have, he's a guy who stayed. That's what it's going to be known for now. The guy who stayed when Kevin Durant left. Exactly 1 month after his co-star decided to go elsewhere, Russell Westbrook doubled down on the Oklahoma City Thunder, putting his trust in Sam Presti to make a contender again, which the fans will absolutely love that. Let's talk about the Oklahoma City Thunder now. And honestly, if the Thunder don't play well with Russell Westbrook and they're not actually winning games, but Westbrook is putting up incredible numbers, because we have seen it before when Kevin Durant got injured. I think it was either last year or the year before, Russell Westbrook was playing and he was putting up incredible numbers, triple doubles left, right and center. But they weren't ultimately winning games, and that's what a team wants. They want to win NBA games. So if Westbrook is putting up incredible numbers, but they're not actually winning games, then they can even trade Russell Westbrook. I know it sounds crazy, but worst comes to worst, they could trade Russell Westbrook. And The thing is, he has more value now than he would have if he was a free agent in the summer of 2017. But now that he has 2 or 3 years on his contract, if the Thunder want to move him, they can move him and still get some incredible assets back for him. Because if he was a free agent in 2017 and the Thunder wanted to move him, they'd probably get some good pieces, but they wouldn't get an entire package for him because the other team that's getting him wouldn't know if he'd re-sign back with them. So now, they know that he will be on that roster for 2 to 3 years, so if worse comes to worse, they can still trade him. And also, this contract right now could be a sign and trade deal, but I don't think that's happening. I don't think that Oklahoma City Thunder have a sign and trade deal ready right now. I think they just re-signed him just because why not? Russell Westbrook not only gave the Oklahoma City Thunder fans an incredible player back, but they also gave the Thunder fans and just the Oklahoma City Thunder in general 1 year more to rebuild. And that's exactly what the Thunder need. And that's exactly what Sam Presti needs. If worse comes to worse, they could trade him like I said it before, or they can keep him and try and get other players to play with Westbrook and try and contend for a championship. But Russell Westbrook right now gave them 1 more year to run a rebuild. And if that doesn't work out, well, you still got 2 or 3 years on his contract anyway, so I think this signing was very, very good. What the Thunder are really looking to do going into the offseason is sign a huge free agent. Because if the Thunder can get somebody like Blake Griffin, or even Paul Millsap or somebody like that, then man, they are looking good going into 2017 as well. I just want to reiterate something I said before. When I was talking about Russell Westbrook being traded if worse comes to worse, I think they're going to get back more for him than they would have originally, because OKC can still trade Russell Westbrook because more teams will be interested in picking up Russell Westbrook now that he's on a 3-year contract rather than an expiring contract. Because yeah, with an expiring contract, you won't know if he's going to stay going into free agency, but now if you trade for him, then you know that he's going to be on your roster for the next 2 to 3 years. So great signing by Russell Westbrook and the Oklahoma City Thunder. His value has just gone up by 1,000%. It's crazy. So we've talked about Russell Westbrook, we've talked a little bit about OKC, but we're going to talk about that one more time. And we've talked about the other teams in the league if they want to trade for Russell Westbrook now. Let's talk about one more thing. We're going to talk about Sam Presti, because he deserves a ton of credit. Honestly, Sam Presti made an awesome trade while having Durant decide where he wants to go. The Thunder acquired Victor Oladipo, a young player to build around for the future. And if Kevin Durant left, at least they'd have Russell Westbrook and Oladipo and Steven Adams, which is really what Sam Presti thought. So Sam Presti actually, although losing Kevin Durant, he's done a pretty solid job acquiring Victor Oladipo, and he deserves a ton of credit for also re-signing Russell Westbrook. Because let's be honest right here, if Westbrook and the Oklahoma City Thunder had not reached a deal, then he would have become an unrestricted free agent next summer, leaving Sam Presti vulnerable to losing a superstar in back-to-back years. That is an absolutely crazy and almost a nightmare scenario for the Thunder and Presti himself. And the Thunder did not want to trade Westbrook, so a renegotiate and extend agreement became the front office's top priority this offseason. And I guess they did an awesome job, because now they have 1 more year to decide what they want to do, and ultimately they're going to obviously keep Westbrook, probably for this year. But if he doesn't work out, and they can't acquire a superstar through free agency, then they can look to trade him, and he has more value in that time period than he would have right now. So let me know what you think about this Russell Westbrook contract extension. Yeah, just let me know what you think about this whole scenario in the comment section down below. And honestly, I just appreciate each and every one of you guys for showing support on every video. And if you'd be willing to drop a like on this one just to share it around, I'd honestly appreciate it so much. If you're new to this channel and this is the first video that you've seen, I would definitely subscribe, because I make a whole bunch of NBA videos and NBA 2K17 content when it drops. But yeah, Russell Westbrook re-signs with the Oklahoma City Thunder. Good, bad? What are your thoughts? Let me know down in the comment section below, and I'm out. Peace.